You might start at house, and then you might think, do you know what, it's just hit midnight, I think they're ready for garage, and you can quickly find your garage folder. So whilst DJing is really physical, it's expression, you playing to a crowd and having a great time, music management is equally as important because you don't want to be caught short. So much is happening all around you. You want to know exactly where is that next song that you want to play. I would normally start in the software record box. I would download by the music that I want to play, and then I would put it into a folder. So I might title the folder as a genre, or I might title it as an event that I'm about to play. Once it's in there, I might have a practice and play out loud, and then I might go back into record box and order them and be like, right, I know this track, it's gonna sound good next to that track, it's gonna sound great next to that track, it's gonna sound good next to that track. And I mentioned before about, picking out folders and thinking about what you're gonna title them. For me, I often have a lot of them that are titled by the events. So I might be playing at Glastonbury, I'm having a great time. I remember that I played at Sona Festival in Barcelona the other day, so actually, I'm mixing on the fly. Maybe if I moved into this folder, I could also pull out some of those blends that I really like. There's a great way of rating your tracks, which you can do out of 5 stars. So maybe for you, 5 stars could be like, this is like high energy. 1 star could be like, this is an ambient track. Or you could be like, 5 stars mean that I absolutely love this song. 3 stars mean like, yeah, it's cool. It might be good as a bridge. It's not my favorite song, but it might work to help me get from here to here. You can color code your tracks as well. So pink might be high energy, blue might be for the sunset, and you can also write tags. So you could be like, right, this is a skippy track, this is a groovy track, this is a dark track, and you can even actually retitle some of the tracks. So sometimes I might put on this track is loose, this track has got a lot of swing in it. So it's just like visual aids and visual references for you to quickly find that next track. So whilst you don't have to use rekordbox, it is an easy way to manage your files. But some DJs that don't use rekordbox, they just use their SD card or their USB in a sort of standard way. You have a folder, you might have some folders within a folder. If it's genre specific, say hip hop, you might say hip hop is the main folder. Within that folder, the subgenres, trap hip hop, dark hip hop, global hip hop, for example. It doesn't matter what stage you are in your career, I think having a playlist system is really important. For example, if you're at the beginning of your career, you may know that in this folder, these are all the songs that I know exactly how to play, and I want to start my set here, and I want to finish my set here. And as you get more advanced and you start to want to work towards the crowd and see what they like and what they don't like, you can start to move within the folders that you've already created. If it was to be genre specific and you're a resident DJ and you're playing for a long period of time, you might start at house and then you might think, do you know what, it's just hit midnight, I think they're ready for garage, and you can quickly find your garage folder. So not only can you manually order your tracks, you can also order them by alphabet. So if you know a track title that you want to play, then you could have it in alphabetical order, or you can organize them by BPM, which I find is really useful, again, if you're doing those long sets, those warm-up sets, you want to start with a low BPM, and by the end of your set end on a high BPM, then you can organize your tracks in that way. And often to do that, you'd be in the folder, you would click menu, you would click sort, and then it gives you the option. So default, that's the way that you've ordered it. BPM could go from low to high or high to low, alphabet, artist, album, and again, back to your rating or your keywords. So as a DJ, your music collection will just keep on growing. On this USB, I've got over 3,000 tracks. And I think being prepared sets you up for success. So when you get to the club, you can just focus on your technical ability. The music is there and you know where to find it.